place I want to go for. I want to get a vacuum cleaner and to say what's in sale and so forth. Well, I hope you like this video, and if so, please subscribe. Enjoy the ride.
Deliberately steered a plane full of people into a mountain, and that is just one of the most shocking things anyone would be able to comprehend. The airlines are trying to comprehend it. The families who are coming here, some have arrived today, they were briefed about this. They're struggling to deal with it. The French prosecutor said that it was a deliberate act. point.
The Supreme Court in Britain has ruled that nearly 30 private letters from Prince Charles to government ministers in 2004 and 2005 should be made public. The court was asked to judge whether the Attorney General, Dominic Grieve, acted unlawfully when he prevented their publication 3 years ago. BBC's Peter Hunt has more.
The Supreme Court, by a majority of 5 judges to 2, has ruled that Dominic Grieve was not entitled to do what he did. This because the former minister took a different view to that of the tribunal, and said the public was entitled to see what they described as the Prince's advocacy correspondence. Today's ruling will focus attention once again on the ways in which the heir to the throne attempts to influence government ministers.
Here at home, former Prime Minister Malcolm Fraser bidding farewell with the state funeral in Melbourne this morning. Natalie McGregor reports.
Scott's Church will host the state funeral for Malcolm Fraser, who was Prime Minister from 1975 to 1983. He died last week, aged 84.
Melbourne or Rosedale, to go to Rosedale next, and I'll be quite tweaked. Then keep going to Trelvin. But I normally prefer to go the other way. It's just, I don't know. It's just a nicer, I don't know, it's less dangerous going the other way. I never come across any kangaroos or anything like that going the other way. But oh well, I'd arrange by keeping kangaroos away.
We also have many other Arab countries which are not very happy about the intervention. Apart from Iran, the Iraqi government today did not endorse the bombing campaign. Syria has not been supportive either. There's been no word from Lebanon so far, to the best of my knowledge. What I believe we're witnessing now
Galaxy poll gives him a healthy lead over Labor leader Luke Foley, despite an unpopular policy to sell off the state's electricity poles and wires. The victory will be good news for the federal coalition to two first-term premiers, Victoria's Dennis Nattline and Queensland's Campbell Newman, were turfed out of office. A ABC State political reporter Sarah Gerrathy is on the road with the Premier today as he does a last run around Sydney electorates, and she joins me now. Sarah, good morning. You're with the Premier at a construction site at the Northwest Rail link in Sydney. Presumably Mike Bean is putting all the emphasis on infrastructure as the big issue for his government.
Well, that's absolutely true. We've just finished in the rail pit here at Cherrybrook, and we're all getting out of our high-vis gear and hard hats, Mark. But that is the emphasis that the Premier would like to make on this, last full day really of campaigning before voters go to the polls tomorrow. He and the National Infrastructure and Clear have been here spruiking what is essentially the biggest infrastructure project of their first term in government, and suggesting that a vote for the coalition on Saturday will be more of the same and more projects, more infrastructure, because of course Mike Bean plans to fund that with the sale of the state electricity network, and they're suggesting that if Labor manages to get across the line tomorrow, that many of these projects will be under threat or will grind to a halt or be taken off the table.
What else will the Premier be doing on this last day of campaigning, or is it still a secret at this stage?
Well, look, he kicked off at the crack of dawn with a visit to the fish markets, which is always colour and movement. An interesting strategy, I think, because he did...
Here we are at Rosedale. We have a quick bite to eat and grab a coffee. This nice little cafe.